Now, Action 10's Cole Vaughn with your Doppler 10 weather forecast.
Welcome back, everybody. If you step outside today, you know it's humid out there, and when we have humidity this high, we're bound to have a chance of rain. And in fact, we are seeing some rain. Not here in Corpus Christi, though. We are starting to see a couple little sprinkles show up just to our west. Look up there north of Refugio toward Port Lavaca and Goliad. That's where we've got some showers at this time, but everybody else is in the clear in the rainfall department. Of course, we've still got the clouds and the humidity pretty widespread. A little bit of a closer look at this. There was actually some of this that extended closer to Skidmore just about an hour ago, but that's since moved off to the northeast. I want to take a wider view, though, and we'll show you what's going on across the southern portions of the entire state. Now, over here toward Houston, we've got a lot more in the way of rainfall, but up here closer to San Antonio and Austin, really throughout the next few hours, there's going to be the potential to see some severe storms developing. So let's show you the severe risk for today, because up here in orange, this is basically a 3 on a scale of 1 to 5. So it's kind of right there in the middle, and then that threat begins to taper off as you move closer to the coastal bend. In fact, Corpus Christi is not even listed in that risk of severe storms, but the northern counties of our area could see maybe 1 or 2 of these stronger storms. Further up to the north, though, this is where the main focus will be for some hail, high winds, and tornadoes. So fortunately, that's going to remain away from the coastal bend. But up here into B County, Live Oak County, 1 or 2 of these storms could form, and they could become a little bit strong. Overall, though, I would expect most everybody else to just see some showers overnight tonight, and then maybe a line of a little bit heavier rain as that cold front moves through. So here's where the cold front is at right now. It's sitting out there in West Texas. Already got a line of storms that's formed along it. It's going to continue to push eastward as we head throughout the evening hours. So here's about where it's at by 10 o'clock, and as we get to, say, 1 o'clock in the morning, it's kind of right there along the I-35 corridor, still moving into the northern portions of the coastal bend. And then as we get closer to, say, 6 a.m., that's when I think it's going to be right there along the coastline, probably just moving through Corpus Christi as well, and then that should help us clear out for the day tomorrow. But here's tonight's forecast. It's going to remain humid, cloudy with the chance of rain, but this is the last time we're going to see humidity for a while. 63 degrees is where we bottom out tonight, so we're not getting all that cool. The only reason we're getting down to 63 is because of that chance of rain. So Future Tracker is showing some of these showers picking up even by the 10 o'clock newscast tonight. As we get further into the overnight hours, we are going to see this line of showers and storms begin to form from the southwestern portions of the viewing area and extending up through the coastal plain. So this begins to push into Corpus Christi, I would say by 5 or 6 in the morning, give or take a couple of hours. And then right behind it, you can already see the clouds are clearing, and we're going to start to see that sunshine taking over for much of the coastal bend, leading to a beautiful forecast for tomorrow, especially by lunchtime. We're completely clear. So here's tomorrow's forecast. There's those early storms, but look at the abundant sunshine that takes over for the rest of the day. In fact, it's going to be nice and dry behind the front as well, and that means temperatures are going to be allowed to rise a little further, 76 degrees for that afternoon high. So your 7-day forecast. Behind tonight's cold front, we have 2 days of sunshine, but the clouds start coming back quickly on Friday night, and that's going to mean that by Saturday it's completely cloudy. Not only that, quite chilly as well, down into the 50s. As we get into Sunday, we're actually down into the 40s, believe it or not, and even into New Year's Eve, I think we're still very chilly down there around 54 degrees. The clouds remain, just that slight chance of rain every day. Talking about that New Year's Eve forecast, though, as you're out there maybe wanting to shoot a few fireworks or ring in the new year, temperature around 50 degrees. It's going to be cloudy, only a slight chance of rain, but one thing to keep in mind, especially with those fireworks, is we are going to have a wind at about 10 to 20 miles per hour.